NBC News legal analyst Danny Zavalos for more on this. Danny, good to have you with us. So walk us through these claims here that the states are making. What is it they're just alleging here?
So the states are using a theory of liability under their consumer protection laws. And depending on the state, some states' consumer protection laws are actually very robust. They often use language like any deceptive or misleading advertising. So as long as the attorneys general can articulate something that is fraudulent, something that is false and misleading, they may have a case. Now, as to the allegations themselves, you heard them in Brian's package there. A lot of them sound very similar to the same allegations we heard in the 80s about television, and specifically about kids like you and I watching 9 hours of professional wrestling straight.
Yeah.
The same system keeps you watching. Same thing about video games, maybe into the 80s and 90s. And now you hear a lot of the same allegations, but you really should separate them into two baskets: the addictive part and then the false and misleading advertising. Because one thing we know from American history, we're fine with some kinds of addiction. Alcohol seems to be fine. Gambling is becoming more legal. Drugs are becoming decriminalized. Some drugs are. So America has a strange relationship with addiction. But the false and misleading advertising, that is something that most states allow suits for.
Dana, let me read to you the statement that TikTok wrote here. We provide robust safeguards, proactively remove suspected underage users, and have voluntarily launched safety features such as default screen time limits, family pairing, and privacy by default for minors under 16. They went on to say, we've endeavored to work with the AGs for over 2 years, and it is incredibly disappointing that they have taken this step rather than work with us on constructive solutions to industry-wide challenges. What do you make of that response? They're saying we tried to work with the government.
That's very interesting, and it's something I'm going to want to hear more about. And I wonder, at what point did the attorneys general decide we're not getting what we wanted? Because this is just what happens in litigation. Parties often try to work things out, and then if they cannot, litigation is a last resort. So I'd be interested to hear, we may hear through discovery, if this case ever gets to discovery, what kinds of actual negotiations there were and why they fell apart.
We know this is one of just many legal battles with TikTok right now. There's the DOJ suing for children's privacy. Of course, Congress passed that bill. The president signed, proposing a ban on TikTok unless it sells. Federal agencies say, hey, no TikTok on our devices. Any of these suits, could this impact the new suit or vice versa? Sure. Any kind of discovery, anything revealed during the course of litigation always helps other litigants. And now that TikTok appears to be this large target, and by large, I mean a large corporation with deep pockets, that is really key here. The attorneys general would not be suing a company that was judgment proof, that didn't have assets to pay. These consumer protection laws allow for very robust damages claims, and those damages will go to the coffers of the states, so depending on each of their lawsuits and how the law works. But they can be very profitable for these attorneys general, not personally, but for their state.
Sure.
All right. Danny Zavalos, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.